Dear students, last time we have seen some emerging trends in accounting that consist of inflation accounting, creative accounting, and environmental accounting. About these three trends, we have seen meaning of this trend, techniques of this trend, advantages of this trend, limitations of this trend, and applicability of these trends. Then today we are going to discuss here the next trend, human resource accounting. All of you are aware that human resources are more important aspect for every organization. The success of organization depends upon what type of human resources are in the organization. Human resources are considered as important assets in every organization and are different from the physical assets. The four factors of production are main, material, machine, and money. Out of these four factors, three factors are physical and fourth is human being. Physical assets do not have feelings and emotions, whereas human assets are subjected to various types of feelings and emotions. So, it is necessary that the valuation of human resources along with other assets are also required in order to find out the total cost of an organization. So for this, we are required to see the meaning of human resource accounting, concept of human resource accounting, definitions of human resource accounting, objectives of human resource accounting, human resource cost, and valuation of human resource accounting. So when we consider meaning of human resource accounting, the human resource accounting is the process of identifying and reporting investments made in the human resource of an organization that are presently unaccounted for in the conventional accounting practices. It is an extension of standard accounting principles. Measuring the value of human resources can assist organizations in accurately documenting their assets. Under conventional accounting practice, human resources are not counted. It is the process of assigning, budgeting, and reporting the cost of human resources incurred in an organization, including wages and salaries and training expenses. Human resources accounting is the activity of knowing the cost invested for employees towards their recruitment, training them, payment of salaries and other benefits paid, and in return knowing their contribution to organization toward its profitability. The profitability of the organization is ultimately depends upon how the human resources behave and respond to the organization. Thereby the cost which is incurred for them as well various costs applicable for them, what benefit they are contributing to the organization is required to be accounted. Human resources accounting also find out the present economic value of its employees and managers in the organization. After measuring the cost and value of its employees and managers, the organization prepare a report. This report is called Human Resource Accounting Report. It is shown to the top level management on the basis of which management can decide various aspects. It can also be shown to the shareholders. After discussing this meaning of human resource accounting, we are required to see the concept of human resource accounting. The concept, when we consider the human resource accounting is a new branch of accounting. It is based on the traditional concept that all expenditure of human capital formation is treated as charge against the revenue of the period as it does not create any physical asset. But nowadays, This concept has changed and the cost incurred on any asset should be capitalized as it yield benefit measurable in monetary terms. The benefit are always measured in monetary terms. Human resource accounting means accounting for people as the organizational resource. It is the measurement of the cost and value of people to organizations. It involves measuring costs incurred by private firms and public sectors to recruit, select, hire, train, and develop employees and judge their economic value to the organization. The concept of human resource accounting is based on three basic factors that consist of value, usefulness, and information. People are valuable resource of organization and thereby the value of the people is required to be considered in human resource accounting. Usefulness of manpower is determined by the way it is managed and on investment and value of human resources is useful for decision making. So human resource accounting is an art of valuing, recording and presenting systematically the work of human resources in the books of accounts of an organization. Thus, it is primarily an information system which informs the management about the charges that are taking place in the human resource of an organization. After discussing this concept of human resource accounting, we are required to understand this concept very clearly. For that, we are required to see the definitions given by various authorities. The first definition is given by the American Accounting Association Committee on Human Resource Accounting in 1973. This committee has defined that human resource accounting as the process of identifying and measuring data about human resources and communicating this information to interested parties. Human resource accounting thus not only involve measurement of all the cost and investments associated with the recruitment, placement, training and development of employees, but also the qualification of the quantification of economic value of the people in an organization. It means human resource accounting is considering the various costs incurred to the employee on their recruitment, placement, training, development, etc. But also only these factors are not considered, but quantification of economic value of the people is also considered, which is in the organization. The another definition is given by Woodruff. Woodruff has defined that human resource accounting is an attempt to identify and report investments made in human resources of an organization that are presently not accounted for in conventional accounting practice. Basically, it is an information system that tells the management what changes over time are occurring to the human resources in the business. This is the definition of Woodruff. And one more definition is Davidson and Roman L. Weil. He has defined that a term used to describe a variety of proposals that seek to report and emphasize the importance of human resources, knowledgeable, trained, and loyal employees in a company, earning, process, and total assets. These are the various definitions given by various experts. On the basis of these various definitions, there are certain objectives of human resources accounting. The first object of human resource accounting is to furnish cost value information for making proper and effective management decisions about acquiring, allocating, developing and maintaining human resources in order to achieve cost effective organizational objective. Every organization aim is that to keep the cost at lower level, to reduce the cost to maximum extent, as well as attain the goal of organization. And for this, it is necessary that the management is required to take various decisions, and for taking various and effective decisions by the management for acquiring, allocating, developing and maintaining the human resources, the human resource accounting is provide proper base. Second is that to monitor effectively the use of human resources by the management. Monitor effectively use of human resources by the management is ultimately depends upon the various data or accounting information they got from the accounting department, and thereby it is necessary on their part to get proper data and information. Third is that to have analysis of human assets, whether such assets are conserved, depleted, or appreciated. Fourth is that to provide the means, scope, and guidelines which the employee can use to develop their career. Fifth is that in all it facilitates valuation of human resources, recording the valuation in the books of accounts and disclosures of the information in the financial statements. Sixth is that to increase the managerial awareness of the value of human resources. Seventh is to assisting in developing effective managerial practices as per the need of time. And eighth is that to help in measuring the productive capacity of the worker and goodwill of the company. For these are the various objectives of human resource accounting, and for attainment of these objectives, human resource accounting is working in the organization. Then our next aspect is that cost of human resources. When cost of human resources is considered, that time there are four cost of human resources. First is acquisition cost, second is training and development cost, third is welfare cost, and fourth is other cost. Acquisition cost refer to the cost incurred for acquiring the proper man for proper post in right time in a right quantity. It means it is a necessity of organization. Proper person is necessary for proper post and it is required at proper time and right quantity. So for attaining that, it consists of various costs such as recruitment cost, selection cost, and placement cost. Recruitment cost, selection cost, and placement cost are the part of acquisition cost, and this cost is of human resource accounting. Second is training and development cost. Training and development costs refer to the sacrifice that must be made to train personnel either to provide expected level of performance or to enrich individual skills, and for that various expenditure is incurred. It is considered as a formal training cost, on the job training cost, special training cost, and development program. Means when the employee is entered in the organization, that time he have necessity of some type of orientation or some sort of training. That training is given to them and the cost is incurred to the organization. In some of the job training is necessary, and on the job training when given, that time some of the cost is incurred. As well, in some of the places, special training is necessary to the employee for attainment of a expected level of performance or enrichment of the skill of the employee. And development program is the program organized for the people who are working at a managerial level. That are various costs which are training and development cost. Third is welfare cost. Welfare cost is referred to provide a best possible atmosphere to the employees to perform their work in healthy, congenial, climate conductive to good health and high moral. This cost consists of cost for welfare amenities within the organization and cost for welfare amenities outside the organization. These are the three costs, the cost which is necessary for improving the moral of employee as well as creating proper atmosphere in the organization. Some welfare facilities are required to be provided to the employee, thereby to get the proper response from them. And fourth is other cost. Other cost refers to, as per Factories Act 1948, statutory provision is there with regard to employees' health, safety, and welfare. So, for when cost is incurred for maintaining these provisions or performing attainment of this provision, some of the cost is incurred for health, safety, and welfare of employees is a cost which is incurred, and that cost is also a part of human resource accounting. These are the various types of cost which arises are considered in human resource accounting. After discussing this cost, the human resource accounting is required to be valued, and for the purpose of valuation, two bases are followed. One is cost base and second is value base. In cost base and value base, various types of techniques are applied and human resource accounting is performed in the organization. Thank you.